Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new whip and chat video. If you are new and don't know what whip and chat videos are, I basically work on my current work in progress, which today we are actually working on Harmony in the Highlands by Steve Sundrum. This original artwork is so freaking pretty. I love it so much, and I'm literally only on the third section of this diamond painting. I haven't picked this up all month yet, and I am very glad to that's not a saying, start the third section with you guys on camera. The first two sections, we can even see a little bit of it here, just is so freaking pretty with all the flowers. We're kind of still in flower territory here, but soon we'll be kind of moving into some dirt, which will be a good amount of line blocking. But anyways, I'm going to be working on Harmony in the Highlands by Steve Sundrum and Diamond Art Club, and you can feel free to pull out whatever you want to work on, or feel free to just listen like a podcast while I chat. I do both a lot of times. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this whip and chat, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, as for my accessories today, I am just using this tray here from Firefly. This is the Inferno Nano tray from Drills and Chills 2025, a really pretty purple color. I feel like kind of matches up with what's going on here a little bit with some of these purple flowers up here. And then for my pen, I am using this pen from Donna Bass. I love it so much. I'm using my thin metal 8 placer from Diamond Art Club with Patsy Putty in it, and then in my single placer I am just using glue dots. So yeah, and then actually for my cover minder here, I am just using this little Bijou Bliss cover minder that came with a tray that I had actually gotten as a birthday present. So I am using this here for my cover minder. But let me go ahead and take my little knife pen thing and break into this section that we are going to be working on together. Hi guys, I hope everyone has had a really fabulous weekend. Oh no, I guess I didn't cut it fully through. Let's see if I get a little bit. There we go. That might have done the trick. There we go. I hope everyone had a really great weekend. It's currently Sunday. Is it February 8th? It's gotta be. Yeah, Sunday, February 8th. It's actually only like 2 p.m. in the afternoon, but today is Super Bowl Sunday, so that is mostly actually the reason why I'm filming this whip and chat a little earlier tonight. I feel like last week I filmed my whip and chat a little bit on the later side of the evening, which I don't normally do. If anything, if I can choose between filming my whip and chat early versus late, I just prefer to film it earlier in the day on Sunday. It just gives me a little bit more time to myself on Sunday evenings. Where do I want to start? Do we just see the confetti in this painting? I love confetti, but I freaking never know where to start whenever I see so much confetti. Honestly, this isn't even as bad as some of the other sections that I've worked on. Maybe I'll start with the square symbol. I also just don't know where a single thing is in my tray thing, because I've only done a couple sections. I don't really know where anything is. But anyways, so yeah, I am filming this because today is Super Bowl Sunday, and I do have plans tonight to hang out with my parents, actually heading over there in just a couple of hours. So I wanted to get this video filmed and hopefully scheduled, at least exported by the time I head over to their house tonight. That way I don't feel like I need to like rush out of their house to come back and film this video, because I do actually really want to see the halftime performer, which is Bad Bunny, and I'm really excited. I always love a good halftime performance. I feel like they're always really good, and I don't know, I actually just ran across a TikTok like this afternoon of a Katy Perry halftime performance that I had forgotten about, but yeah, I love Katy Perry. That was a lot of fun. I very specifically remember the Lady Gaga halftime performance quite a few years ago. I feel like that was like my freshman year of college, so that had to have been like 9 years ago, because I started college 10 years ago, but the Super Bowl would have been 2017. That would have been the first. Yeah, so I feel like it had to have been 9 years ago. And I remember Lady Gaga just like falling through the stage or something. I don't know. I really don't remember it that deeply, but also I remember her performance being good, and I remember just thinking about it ever since it happened. So yeah, I love a good halftime Super Bowl performance. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I wanted to get this whip and chat filmed so that way I didn't have to worry at all about filming. before the Super Bowl. So that way also when I get home later, I can just kind of sit and diamond paint and do whatever I want, since I'm sure the Sunday Scaries will have commenced by that point. So anyways, all that being said, I really hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was good. It was kind of busy, but honestly, it ended up being a lot more chill than I was first anticipating, which I do like. And actually next weekend's gonna be really chill. I don't think as of right now I have any plans next weekend, which is a stark difference from what was this weekend. So what did I end up doing this weekend? On Friday night, I ended up going out to dinner with one of my friends, the friend who lives in my apartment complex. We ended up going to Panera for dinner, which was really good. We initially, because I had visited her at the library, because she works at the library on Thursday night, and Thursdays are like her night days, like where she works through closing. So I'd actually gone to visit her at work on Thursday, and she was like, I'm kind of craving noodles and company. And I'm like, heck yeah, let's do noodles and company. And then when we actually met up on Friday, we're like, oh, you know what? Never mind, Panera sounds good. And so we ended up going to Panera, and that was really delicious. You know what I ended up trying for the first time there is their chili. I've never tried their chili. And why do I feel like they have two different types of chili? I don't actually know that for a fact, but I feel like they do. It wasn't too spicy, or it really wasn't spicy at all. I think I was expecting it to be spicy, but I definitely didn't think it was. It was really delicious. So I got that and a sandwich on an Asiago bagel. That was really good. And then I was like, do you want to go to Culver's? Because, you know, custard always sounds delicious. And she's like, yes. And then like 5 minutes later, she's like, wait. Have you ever been to this place before? And it was like a local place, so I'm not gonna like dox myself or anything. But they sell ice cream and sherbet, and it's right at one of the public markets that is in our area. And I was like, ooh. Yes, I've never been, so I would love to go. So we ended up going there for ice cream after, but I don't think either of us got ice cream. We both ended up getting raspberry sherbet, I think, which was really delicious. I can't tell you the last time I had sherbet. It was good. It was really good. Ooh, what color do I want to go for next? Maybe I'll go for this like diamond symbol. I really truly just don't know where anything is. Maybe this isn't one of the colors in this tray system. Maybe it's in my art dot thing. Oh yeah, it's right here. So anyways, yeah, we ended up going and getting ice cream and just kind of sitting and chilling there for a little bit. And that was really nice. And then we came back, you know, to our apartment building, and I ended up stopping by her apartment because I wanted to visit her cat, of course. Her cat is the sweetest little thing on the planet. Man, she is so cute. She is so funny. Like, I will get on the floor and like go to pet her, and she will kind of stretch and then walk like just far enough away from me, but then like roll onto her back. So she wants me to pet her, but she's like far enough away where it's like, girl, why didn't you just stay within like the distance where I can actually like pet you without me having to move? She is so freaking cute. It's like I have to like move a little bit and then pet her. And she's the sweetest thing ever. So I'm really glad I got to do that. So I stayed over there for a little bit, and then I came home, and I actually don't know what I did after that, but I feel like it was pretty late. I mean, it was like 8 o'clock, but like I'm a grandma, so that's late. So I came home, and I would assume diamond painted a little bit maybe. Honestly, I don't even know if I did that. But yeah, that was a really fun Friday night, but you know, it was plans. I feel like I had plans all weekend, like every single day, which is fine. I'm just a social butterfly. No, I'm really not. I'm such an introvert. You guys hear about it a lot. I just prefer to like not be doing something, but like whenever I'm out and about, like actually doing said thing, I always end up having a good time. You just have to like yank my leg a little bit to actually like get out of the house. So, no, that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I did that. And then Saturday, which was yesterday, was actually my best friend's bridal shower, which was so much fun. I've talked about it a little bit, but my best friend, I've known her since we were like, I think I was in 2nd grade and she was in 3rd grade. I don't know what ages that ends up being, like 9 and 10 or 8 and 9. And we've been best friends since we met, and she is getting married in April. and her bridal shower was yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. So my mom and I went because, you know, she basically, I keep accidentally like putting my finger into this sticky. I really have to stop doing that. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the stickiness because I'm over here jabbing my finger into the drill field. You should not do that. Do not do that. But, you know, obviously my mom is also like pretty close with my friend, and so she was invited as well, and we went and was there for a few hours, and that was really, really nice. And yeah, I haven't seen my friend in a bit. I feel like the last time I saw her was probably when I got my hair done by her last, which, when did I get my hair colored red? Because it's the same friend who does my hair. I don't know when that was. Maybe December? It had to have been December. You know what? I think it was December. Not like anybody cares. I do think it was December because it was right before the videos for the Christmas premieres went live. Like, it was like maybe a few days before that, because I remember filming my Christmas premiere video, and then I had to go to that appointment. So I guess it was in December. Wow. So it's been a couple months since I've seen her, and it was really, really nice. And yeah, really glad, obviously, that I was able to go. I mean, I'm a part of her bridal party. I'm one of the bridesmaids, and yeah, so that was really fun. And then her bachelorette party is actually coming up in a few weeks. So yeah, that'll be a whole thing with the vlog. I will definitely chat about it as we get a little bit closer. But likely that vlog that week is going to be a little bit delayed, probably till Sunday, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but you know, I have to do it on occasion. I'm sure that'll happen also when I'm at the diamond painting retreat that I'm going to in July. I'm sure I will not get that vlog up in any timely manner, so it happens for a variety of reasons. But yeah, that was a really fun bridal shower, and it was always very nice to see my friend, and got to see some people that I haven't seen in quite a long time, like since high school. So, you know, it was a lot of fun. I want to do that blue heart. Where do we think the blue heart is in the container? Ooh, it's right here. I'm also really enjoying this canvas because I'm enjoying seeing which drills actually are the newer drills versus, like, I guess now the older drills from Diamond Art Club. This painting came out in September, I believe. And so Diamond Art Club was pretty much in the midst of, not like mist like rain, of transitioning their drills from the, which they still, I think, actually are, from the older 20 facets, like the pointy top drills, to the newer 15 facets, which the newer 15 facet drills are so good. I don't even know. I'm not a drill snob. I don't actually care that deeply about the facets on the drills, but really, truly, the newer 15 facets are so good to place. I love them. You know, actually, funnily enough, if I had to pick between the 20 facet drills and like the older 13 from Diamond Art Club, for whatever reason, I actually enjoy more the older 13, but now that we have the 15, I think those are my favorite. I mean, is it like, you know, they're just drills at the end of the day, but I don't know. I preferred like the thicker feeling of the 13 facets. I really don't know what it is. Like, I always kind of get excited. This sounds so strange. I would get excited when I would open like a diamond painting. Like my mystery kit had a couple of the 13 facets because it was a little bit older, not like too much older, mostly transitioned, but I was like, ooh, this has a couple of 13 facets. I'm enjoying placing these. There's no reason behind it aside from the fact that I kind of just enjoyed it a little bit more. So I am really glad that they have these new 15. I'm looking for a specific color. I know most of you guys are probably not looking at the screen, but I really just don't know where anything is in this tray system. Also, just a little bit of like a trick if this is not something you've ever done, if you like have only like 2 spots where you have a drill color, what I usually do is just take the container and just take my pen and just like pull out a drill this way, and then you end up with a drill on your single placer, and then you could just put it on the canvas. I do that from time to time if I have like less than 5 of a color and I just don't want to pour anything out because that's a lot of work. I will just pull it out with my pen, and that does the trick. I am so obsessed with this canvas. I love this so much. But anyways, half this video is me deciding what color to go for next. How pathetic. Okay, I know what I'm going for, and there's a good amount of it, so it should be in my tray a little bit longer, don't you worry. Anyways, so yeah, I ended up going to the bridal shower yesterday. It was a ton of fun. And then I came home and I had the rest of the day to myself, which was really nice. I feel like, again, I'm more of an introvert. And so having, you know, hanging out with my friend on Friday night and then having the bridal shower yesterday, I just wanted some time to myself. And so I did. I definitely could have taken a nap yesterday. I was really tired by the time I got home, but I did not nap. I really should have. In hindsight, I very much should have, but I did not. So I came home and I diamond painted a little bit, hung out, chilled on my phone a little bit too, probably a little bit too much. I'm still trying to decrease the amount of TikTok time I spend, but has that actually happened yet? No, it has not. But yeah, ended up chilling last night. It was very, very nice, and actually finished an audiobook last night. I talked about it a little bit in my vlog, but I was physically reading a book called The Build a Boyfriend Project. Who is the author? Let me pull it up on my phone real quick because I do want to give you guys the author name. The author is Mason Dever. And it was basically a book. It's a male-male romance book. And there's this one, you know, main character who is transgender, and he works at a, what do you call it, like journaling kind of place. I can't think of the right name for it, like a publishing journal, whatever. And he's trying to become a writer, and he goes on this date with this other guy, and it's kind of a disastrous date, and yeah, it kind of just goes from there, and he wants to kind of write about, well, he's trying to basically get like a promotion at work or whatever, and so he ends up getting closer with this guy, and yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it's about those two individuals and, you know, this one guy trying to get a promotion at work and, you know, all that stuff. So I recommend, you know, checking it out, and I gave it 3.5 stars. I thought it was good. I will admit the beginning part really was very cringy, but I kind of think that was the intention. I really do think that was kind of the intention, but it was a little cringy. It was a little cringy, but I enjoyed it enough and gave it, yeah, 3.5 stars. So that book is now done, but I did finish that last night, and that was good. Otherwise, yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot yesterday. Aside from the bridal shower, yesterday was pretty chill. I'm trying to move these drills down. Oh no, I don't want to like pop any off. I just want to get these a little bit more aligned. I'm on the struggle bus right now. It's fine. That's fine. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that was yesterday. And then today, fast forwarding to Sunday, what did I do today? Did I sleep in? I had my alarm set for like 8:45 because I had a grocery pickup order I needed to do today, and I ended up still waking up before my alarm, so I ended up kind of relaxing this morning with like a cup of coffee and a book, and that was really nice. And actually I've been watching or having on in the background the Winter Olympics, which has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed having the Summer Olympics on as like ambiance or like background noise while that was on. When was that? 2024? Had to have been 2024, right? I think so. No, that's not last year. That's 2 years ago. That is so crazy to me. But yeah, I kind of just chilled this morning, and then I had my grocery pickup order at 9. So I went and grabbed that and then came home and diamond painted a little bit. And then my parents picked me up because we actually went to go visit my aunt and uncle and had lunch over there. So that was really nice. I was over there for a couple of hours, and oh no, hopefully, I think the sun is starting to come through. Hopefully it's not like messing with like the lighting in any way. It doesn't actually seem like it is, so that's good. But yeah, I went by my aunt and uncle's house today, and then my dad and my mom dropped me back off at my apartment, and I've kind of just been chilling here since. And in a couple of hours, at like 4, I need gas for my car. I desperately need gas. I say desperately. It's actually not that desperate. I I don't drive around that often, and I drive a car that I think has pretty good gas mileage, all things considered. So I don't need to get gas for my car that often, but you know, it's winter, it's Wisconsin, and I've heard that gas can like freeze. Can it actually freeze if it's like below a certain amount in your car? I don't actually know if that's true. But I definitely need to go get gas today because I would rather just like that not happen, because I feel like that would happen to me. So I need to go get gas, and then I am gonna go by my parents and watch the Super Bowl over there, see Zeus for a bit. I haven't seen Zeus in a few days. I miss the little monster. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm really glad that I'm filming this whip and chat now, because I definitely, when I get home later, I'm gonna wanna just like relax and diamond paint and not really have to worry about filming. So glad I'm doing this now. But I think for dinner tonight, my parents are making a frozen pizza, and when I was at the grocery store today, or when I ordered online, the grocery store was doing a sale on some appetizers, and I would assume because of the Super Bowl, and I ended up getting a couple of appetizers that I'm gonna bring over there. I ended up getting some mozzarella sticks, but they're like mozzarella bricks. Like, I'm thinking almost like the ones you get at Chili's, and they are stuffed with obviously cheese, and then they also have buffalo sauce in them, which I am such a big fan of buffalo sauce, and so I'm really excited about that, very excited. And then I also got these like chicken buffalo roll-up things. I don't even know, but they also looked really good. And so I'm bringing both of that stuff over tonight so we can have that with the pizza. I think that's going to be a really fun, like, Super Bowl dinner. I know my brother is that have a tab? I can't tell if this drill has a tab on it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. I'll put it back on. My brother is a big cook, and he was telling me that he is trying to not create, that's really dramatic, like, make foods that correspond with the different cities that are playing tonight. So he's definitely doing something for both Seattle and New England, but I'm not fully sure what he's doing. Is this tabby? No, I don't think so. I'm not really fully sure what he's doing. I'd have to ask him again. I know he's doing something with baked beans for New England. Yeah, that's a thing. And I feel like he's doing something coffee related for Seattle because, like, Starbucks. I don't know. I don't 100% know, but I just thought that was really cool. But no, at my parents' house, we are just having pizza, and it's gonna be a good evening, just watching football, but also for me, mostly just watching commercials. I could not care less about the football game, although I am taking part in a bet thing through work, and I currently have Seattle winning. Not currently. I do have Seattle winning the whole thing, so I am definitely hoping that they pull through and win. Obviously, I want to win the Super Bowl bets, so I'm excited to see that, and I really don't remember what any of my answers were, so I'm gonna have to check. But I know that I have Seattle winning the whole thing. And I also know that I have Charlie Puth being under 2 minutes with the national anthem, which that's a hard question to answer, but like, I don't know. That's always such a hard question to answer. I feel like it helps if you know the singer a little bit better. I feel like Charlie Puth wouldn't sing it really slowly. I don't know why I think that. I just really don't think he would. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be way over 2 minutes and I'll just be eating my words. But yeah, I'm really excited and should be a lot of fun. Yeah, what time is it now? 2:30. So yeah, I'll probably head out in an hour and a half and head over by them. But that's kind of been my weekend in a nutshell. Plan-wise for the rest of the night after I get home, after the game, I'm just gonna diamond paint and relax. You know, it's just been a long weekend, and this upcoming week, I mean, I don't have a ton going on this upcoming week. On Tuesday, I'm going into the office, but like aside from that, nothing too crazy is going on. I actually think the weather this week in Wisconsin is gonna be so nice out. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be nearly 40 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday. You guys don't understand how excited I am to not be freezing my butt off. You know, it is so cold here. And it's January, February. I get it. I'm so over it. Like, I'm also over the snow. We got snow again last night because of course we did. I was talking to my dad about it this morning and he's like, I feel like we've just been getting a lot of like little snows this season. And I'm like, yes, I'm so over it. I don't think I would care as much if we had gotten like bigger snows, like less of them and just having bigger snowfalls. But no, we've had a bunch. Like, I swear we're averaging at least once a week or every other week of snow. And again, it's Wisconsin. I get it. But it just feels more... It just feels more than normal. So I'm ready for this like maybe slightly better weather that we're about to have this week. And I very much would like to hope that the snow is done for the season. But like, let's be very real here that it is February. It's like still not even halfway. This is a bad drill. It's not even halfway through February yet. And actually, is this a bad drill? Do I want to get rid of this? No, it's fine. I don't know. I'm going to add it back into the mix. And if I run across it later, I can decide later if I want to get rid of it or keep it. It wasn't anything wrong with the drill. It was like a little lopsided of a square. I didn't know. Anyways, so, I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I'm ready for spring. And like, yeah, we're only in like the, going into the second week of February. I just feel like this winter has dragged. But you want to know why I think it's dragged so much? Is because we had snow. Wasn't it right before Thanksgiving or right on Thanksgiving? So we had snow this year pretty early, and it was like a pretty significant snowfall that we had, which is crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. Again, it's Wisconsin, but I mean, it's still a little bit crazy. And the weirdest part is that like we had like a 50-degree day or two thrown into December or January. I don't remember what month it was. Might have been January. And so a lot of it melted and then it came back again like a week later. Like I'm over it. I want it to be May. I want it to be my birthday month. I want it to be spring. I want it to be nice reading weather outside so that way I can pretend that I'm actually going to go outside and read when in reality that's never what I'm doing. On occasion, I'll read on my balcony. But yeah, I usually don't. But it'd be nice to like have the opportunity and the option to do that. But yeah, anyways, that was all that to say. That I really don't have a lot going on this week aside from going into the office on Tuesday. Yeah, otherwise I really don't feel like I have any plans. And then this upcoming weekend, I really don't have any plans either, which is nice. Because I think the weekend after that, I'm going by my sister's on Saturday, I think. Because Leo, my nephew, his birthday, he turns 5. He turns 5 this month, which is crazy. That's so crazy. There's literally a whole vlog if you guys are interested. If you didn't know, when my nephew was born, I was actually at my sister's house. This was peak pandemic, and they needed someone to watch their dog Dexter. And so I was over there for that and, for when Leo came. And so I have a whole vlog on it. It's pretty early on in my channel if you're interested. I cringe a little bit bringing it up, but I mean, it's there if you're interested in checking it out. But yeah, so I can't believe he turns 5 this month. That's really crazy. That's really, really crazy. So we're going, by we, I mean me and my parents are going by my sister to celebrate his birthday in a couple weeks. And then I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything else, but I feel like until March, I have a pretty chill February, which is kind of nice. I feel like the biggest thing on my like list or whatever was my friend's bridal shower, and that was yesterday. So anyways, I need to restart the camera because we are inching closer to a half an hour, and then I will hop into diamond painting shenanigans. Alrighty, diamond painting wise, what's been going on? The Diamond Art Club released this weekend. Oh boy. The only reason it was an oh boy is because I had the said bridal shower yesterday. And so you're probably thinking, Michaela, what did you do? So, as soon as I saw that the Spangler house was releasing, that was the last preview on Friday. I texted Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds, and I'm like, hey, are you by chance able to help me tomorrow? Hindsight's 2020. I definitely could have purchased my own diamond paintings yesterday. I really wasn't sure, like, you know, what the vibe was going to be at the bridal shower, and the bridal shower started right at 11, and so, like, not everybody was even there yet. I definitely could have purchased if I really wanted to. But it was nice because, you know, I didn't know if I'd have like spotty service where I was, you know, you just never know the situation. But shout out to Natalie because she ended up picking up the Randall Spangler house for me, which did sell out. So made the right call for that. And then I also ended up purchasing the Marilyn Casanov mystery kit, and I really held off. I held off on it for, you know, the whole 3 days. Oh God, was it really only 3 days? It had to have been. It was like a Wednesday release. I held off on buying it, and honestly, it's not like I was hoping it would sell out, but like, you know, if something sells out like a mystery kit that only has a one run, you know you're not going to be able to get it again. And so would I have been that upset had it gotten discontinued? Probably not. I mean, I didn't buy it right off the bat because I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional with my purchases this year, which we see how that's going. That's fine. You know what? The Spangler house really is something that I love. I love the Randall Spangler houses so much. If you are interested in more of what I'm talking about, I talk about it more in a video that's a few videos back on my channel, where I talk about my diamond painting stash and how I like want to be a little bit more intentional with my purchasing in 2026. So the Spangler houses were something that I had talked about, and I really do love the Spangler houses. And I actually also really like, and I won't spoil the mystery image, but the original artwork that people are kind of sleuthing out to be is definitely an artwork that is right up my alley and kind of corresponded with something in, you know, what I talked about in that video. So yeah, I just decided that was a good opportunity, but I did not grab the Mrs. Butter D. That one sold out really fast as well, from what I understand, which does not surprise me at all that it sold out so fast. I think it was Opal Fairy. Was that the name of it? Which, I don't know. I'm not mad that I didn't grab it, but I'm thinking about it more, and I'm like, ooh, that would have been so fun, because you know what also just came out is the Opalite music video from Taylor Swift. I'm like, dang, that is such perfect timing for that, but really not a big deal that I didn't grab it. It sold out like basically right away, so I'm gonna assume we're probably gonna see a restock of it in the future. I might just put on notifications for it, but I was really trying to be like a little bit pickier this weekend, and especially since I had to have someone to help me grab my diamond paintings, I'm like, Michaela, let's just stick with 2. And yeah, if the Marilyn Casanov had sold out, like, then I really wouldn't have had a chance to grab it in the future. But, I mean, obviously D-stash groups, I definitely probably could have, but I would rather just get the mystery kit right from Diamond Art Club if I'm able to, just to make it easier. But, yeah, I did not grab Opal Fairy, but I did add her to my wish list. And I'm a little bit less pressed about diamond paintings, like, that are in rounds. Like, usually a round diamond painting, unless it's like a very specific kind of artwork, like kind of almost like a Boo Cafe by Mrs. Butter D, or that other very similar one that came out over the Christmas drop. It was also a Mrs. Butter D, like almost like a room scene that works in a rounds. Those are like must-haves, like top tier. But otherwise, round diamond paintings, and I love a good round diamond painting, it just isn't always a must-have. It's mostly me justifying the fact that I didn't end up picking it up. And I'm really not mad about it, but yeah, I'll grab it on a restock. It'll probably come back. I'll put on restock notifications, and also this is a 15 facet drill. It's so good. I really love it. Again, I'm not like a facet person. I'm not really a diamond snob. I mean, yes, I kind of am, but not in that sense. But yeah, these are really, really nice to place. But anyways, all that to say, I did end up buying the Spangler house, and I ended up buying the Marilyn Casanov mystery, which I don't even know if that's still in stock. I imagine it might be. Because I know it wasn't sold out by the time I got home because I looked, but I don't know. But let me know in the comments, what did you end up grabbing over the weekend, if anything at all? And actually, I saw a post from Diamond Art Club that tomorrow we are getting some really cute keychains, like Easy Gem keychains, which I do have a sneak peek for, but it has not shipped yet. So that will be a first look later on. I need to see which one I have. It's a Spider-Man offshoot thing. Well, not offshoot. I think it's a part of the Spider-Man universe. Let me see. Let me check my phone really quickly because I definitely have... I have my sneak peek saved as a photo. It is the Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider. I don't know who that is, but she's really cute and I love her like pink hair. So I think she's gonna be really fun. And from what I can tell, she might be all iridescence. So that'll be really, really fun. So keep your eyes peeled for a first look in the near future on that. But yeah, that's another like small drop. That's actually not that small of a drop, but the small project drop. That's releasing tomorrow from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, what else has been new diamond painting wise? I guess I am kind of putting the finishing touches on the Art by Julia diamond painting event that I was co-hosting with Natalie and Tiffany this past month in January. Putting a close on it. I had picked winners and announced it. I mean, we all technically did, but you know, guys know what I mean. We announced winners for the event, and that is all in the Facebook group, and everyone was in the Facebook group actually that ended up winning. That was a nice surprise. And so if you are a winner, congrats, and expect your prize within the next week or two. If you guys obviously have any issues, you don't get your prizes or whatever the issue may be, feel free to email me. But if you are interested in seeing the winners, definitely check out the Facebook group because we drew those names a couple days ago and I made the post about it. But yeah, we're really excited to do that event again next year. It was a lot of fun. I love those ladies very, very dearly, and yeah, it was a really fun event to do and a really great excuse to finally work on an Art by Julia. And I've learned, I learned something great from that event. I learned that Michaela needs a little bit of variety in her life. She thought she could be a one whipper again. She lied to herself. She lied. So, yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And I guess we're kind of, getting things prepared for mini DP Madness a little bit in March. If you don't know what that event is, it's a diamond painting event. I have the link to the Facebook group always in my description box. But I run it with a few other wonderful ladies. Courtney from Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend, Ashley Messy Girl Crafts, and Kara the Principal Painter. And basically you work on mini sets. So like a paint gem, a pretty little gem, a mini dazzle, that kind of thing. And it's really easy to submit for prizes. And yeah, I recommend checking out our kickoff video if you have any questions about that. But yeah, we're kind of getting some things set up for that as well, since, you know, February is such a fast month. It's bound to just fly by. So really excited about mini DP Madness here in just a few weeks as well. But that's kind of in the works, and I feel like I don't really have much else to say. So I guess to wrap up this video, videos to expect from me this week. That's a really good question. I'm not sure I even know. I know that I am getting a first look in the mail tomorrow. It's that Peggy Collins from a couple weeks ago with like the black bear with the flowers. Is that literally what it's called? Black bears with flowers? I don't know. But that first look should be up maybe Tuesday? I haven't decided. I haven't decided on actual days of the week for any of this. Obviously the whip and chat today. Otherwise, I have not thought that far ahead. So beats me what's actually coming out this week, but keep your eyes peeled regardless. And it should be a good week. So anyways, you guys, I think that's it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, first of all, tell me what you are working on in the comments and leave me a flower emoji if you made it all the way to the end. And thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.